Fuck Dolph, they're my big cousin, my role model. Without dude, tell the truth, I be stuck in the bottle trying to get her, take something hard.
But I didn't even make the I met Dolph through Drummer Boy. He said he wanted to do a feature with me. Like, I got a guy, he said, this is my buddy, I'm doing a tape with him. Don't charge him the price you would charge him. You know what I'm saying? He doing this out of his pocket, showing some love, he up and coming. And we met that day, we did a feature, and I ain't think nothing else of it. One of my homeboys, he was like, man, Dolph hard. But I didn't even make the connection with this, the dude who I did a feature with maybe a year ago. So I listened to his tape, and I was like, damn, he is hard. Then I called Drummer Boy and said, hey man, connect me with that dude who I did that feature with. I just heard his tape. And I called him, I told him, I said, hey man, you know, I'm just building a studio. Anytime you want to come up here, man, you know, let's just make some music. I'll never charge you again. And once I met him and we started being cool and being friends, I told him, hey man, you know, my door's always open to you. I like stuff that's real. I like stuff that I feel like the artist match the music. And with him, it's like what you see is what you get. When you meet him in person, what you see is what you get. It ain't hard to decipher that, hey man, what he telling you is true.
Hey, Glock, quit playing, man. That motherfucking son of a gun hard, but that other mixtape you finna drop hard.
Man, I taught myself how to cut hair when I wasn't 12, I was 13. Like 13 years old, I taught myself how to cut hair. So I was coming out of the 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm like 14 years old, like I'm full-fledged chopping. Bro, in the hood, you gotta do something. You know what I mean? Like, me, I couldn't just be a little kid. I couldn't be a little kid.
I mean, heels, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the heels, nigga. Yeah, man. My boy DC Young Fly retarded ass over there, man. Heels, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In the heels, nigga. Yeah, man. My boy DC Young.
What's going on, y'all? This True. Salute to everybody. In this video, we're gonna do it a little different. We're gonna pin some of these comments at the comment section, and with y'all permission, we're just gonna start a conversation and see what everybody think about what people be talking about. Now, who you just seen in that little clip, that is one of the guys. He called himself the real estate mogul, right? He was in charge. One of the guys Dolph trusted over his real estate. Now, as you can see at the beginning of this comment, it says the realtor is a backdoor guy. Now, this same guy you just seen in this clip, you also see in that black shirt behind Nas, that is the exact same guy. Now, what is he doing at a Diddy party with Nas? And somebody tell me why Nas got 3 arms. Anybody see? Now, it could be a guy standing behind Nas, but boy, he just, I'm just saying. So let's get back on point. This is the real estate guy in the black shirt, the one at the beginning of the video, right? Now, it's been a lot of speculation about what Dolph was into in his real estate game was at the top of the chain, you know what I'm saying? Insane. Dolph was heavy in that real estate. Now, in the last video, I hinted around that could there be a motivation since we got Elon Musk and all that in town? Could Dolph have been in the way of a lot of things that's big business? Because remember, hits like this don't happen. And don't believe the hype without approval. And soon after Dolph was out the way, everybody got in position all around the board. And it's only power that can sanction that. Just pay attention. Now, this is the same guy, right? Y'all check them dates. Now, this is 2021. No mention of R.I.P. Dolph or anything like that. So, we just gonna do it like that. So y'all let me know what y'all think about these posts. Now let's break it down one by one. True. Alright. One of those shots hit a major artery. He was gone off those alone. The jaw shot made him fall, but he was gone. I'm guessing he got hit so much in the back that he tried to go through that door. Remember that door that was right in front of him? Because the worker ran before Cornelius was in view. Now let's talk about that right quick. And remember, this is just a conversation, and that's all it is. So I don't need nobody in the comment section talking about True, you on. Well, I ain't saying nothing. I'm having a conversation. So if y'all want to participate, you know what to do. I'm gonna leave that door open. Let's go. What y'all think about this one? Now, let's talk about the girl at the counter. Now, she did run. Now, if I know Marcus and Dolph was the only one in there, right? She took off before Cornelius got into view. So when they seen her take off, what you think Dolph did? Because he did take a whole lot of shots to the back. Now, in this comment, it says, now remember, this is conversation. Now, I know a little bit more, but let's go. Would it make sense that Dolph had his back turned? And when she took off, Marcus and Dolph seen that. You think Dolph would have ran to that door? And them high power, high velocity bullets would have hit him in his back? Because remember, he did take a jaw shot, and don't forget, they shot his PRE chain off into the little flower pot. So how would he be hanging with his arm out the door? Let's talk about it. And this is just what we're doing. Answer some of the comments, so that people can have a conversation. So that's the first one. Y'all get in the conversation and let me know how you feel about this one. Let's continue. True. This one right here. What happened on November the 12th, 2021? What surveillance footage y'all got? If you don't know what they're talking about, they're talking about 5 days before November 17th. On November 12th, the white Mercedes made a visit to Covington, Tennessee, and chopped down 2 ladies with 2 dudes jumping out just like they did in the Dolph situation. Now, the police detectives down there in Covington has said over and over again that they have footage of the incident, which by just so happened right across the street from the police station. Which I think about that. A brazen hit. Now, since we own that, let's take it a little bit further. Now, you remember, these guys, well, they got Trayon Ingram arrested for that, right? Went to the football game, a high school football game, scoping things out, and followed the son and the two and the mother from the football game, and then caught them at a stoplight and gunned them down. Now, why was they there? Who was they there for? The son, or was it a hit on one of the ladies? Because remember, the children came out and said that wasn't meant for my mama. That wasn't meant for my mama. So, who was it meant for? Because Darnisha lived, and I'm quite sure she in the tuck and has some information on why that really happened. Now, what y'all think about that? Because, you know, the son and the friend was in the front seat. In the front car. And Darnisha and Anita Wilson was in the back car. And they caught him at the stop sign, jumped out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Because remember, Anita Wilson, she was involved in that Alphabet Boys raid on Moneybagg Yo's album release party. Yeah, her and her son Mark Wilson was the promoters of that. and everybody got jammed up. So did it come from the sons and the friends' participation in the gang, or did it come from the sons of Anita Wilson from their business in the street politics, the pipeline, and all of that? So let's talk about that. What y'all think? True. I think them peoples, powers that be putting hits on these rappers, especially when they doing good for the black community, right? What y'all think about that? It's a strong possibility, because look at what's going on with Govan and all the secrecy around him. Now they will use the gang and the beef to sanction a high profile hit, and that's common, right? And they let the public's opinion put it on the gang, so that they can be safe and sound, right? If you think about it like that, they want the narrative to be around the gang part, when it's really big business, and that's the easiest thing to do, to cause the distraction. Let the people speculate while we just sit back and watch. Think about it. True. The Bass Pro hats. First time I ever seen somebody look like me wear a Bass Pro hat, it was in the footage, the still shots with a straight drop with a Bass Pro hat on. Now the Bass Pro is headquartered in the old pyramid, and that is a pyramid. Now you think about subliminals, and even Jay-Z throwing up the pyramid. That's symbolism. Ever since then, everybody is wearing Bass Pro hats. What could that be about? Is that a sign of allegiance? Let's talk about it. True. The news still hasn't considered the record labels, which is a red flag. I know they hear the streets. That's true. They keep hearing, they keep knowing that CMG got it versus Dolph, PRE, has been going on for many years. They got documented evidence. They even got in for questioning Black Youngster, his right hand man, Vato, Super CMG, for the shooting in Hollywood. All of these attempts on Dolph life, and even in Straight Drop's trial, they heard CMG name come up. Big Juke gone. But remember the East Coast, West Coast? They had two record labels about two rappers beef, right? What happened with that? Isn't this the same? So why all the skating around? True, let's talk about it. Man, that SHIT, that shit was suspect. Don't surprise me if the police department did not have their hand in it to stop what Flipper had going on. That could be very well a possibility, because we already seen rest in peace Tyreek Nichols, and we're gonna get deep into that in the next video, because just might have got a little wire to explain why that happened to Tyreek Nichols, but we'll say that. Now the police corrupting your city, my city, and all inner cities. So that's a possibility, because they slick jealous, and then they don't like to see now you making more money than me, and I'm risking my life. All right, which I think they pull up rappers for. to shake them down. That's all it is. Pay me. Just like they get paid from protecting shipments in the corridor. Let me know what y'all think about that. True. Now this one. So curious to know why no one came out to say that they was on the phone with Dolph. Because he clearly was on the phone the whole time. Let's talk about that. Because that's kind of a good one right here. Now, after all these years, who was Dolph talking to? Because he was on the phone with somebody the whole time. Just like this post said, you would think somebody would have came out and cleared that up for the people, man. To say he was on the phone with me, this is where he was coming from, this is what we was talking about. He told me he was finna stop by the cookie shop. So this kind of a good one right here. Who was Dolph on the phone with? And do you think, since they could pull up phone records on everybody else, do you think it's something bigger? Yeah, I think technology would know who Dolph was on the phone with. Now, if it comes out later, then we'll know why we have to speculate sometimes. Because they're not really telling us what we can't see. And we want to know. Because that's major. If I was on the phone, I was on the phone with Dolph. I was on the phone with him. This where it came from, this way it was going. He told me we were talking about this and that. All the way from Church's Chicken. But nobody said nothing. So who is this mysterious person that was on the other end of the phone? Right? I think that's major. Silence will tell you a story too. Just get in the comment section and talk about that. Because don't forget, coincidentally, out of 1 in a million, Maurice pulled up seconds. Now, what's the odds of that? Now, I ain't saying nothing, but let's talk about it. Because they ain't showing all the footage. We know that. Because they didn't even. Let's get into this one. True. Another good one. They did not want us to see what happened. We cannot even see his brother Marcus empty the clip he shot. Wow. This is another good one. Now, we know they got footage because they, in the beginning, before the video, well, we know they got all the footage. They got the footage of Marcus busing. Well, they split scene that. So, what's really going on? Just like I showed you in the last video about the 2 cars and the one shooting in the back. Well, we just found out the other day that the veteran had a camera on his house. So they clearly can see old boy shooting in the air right in front of the veteran's house. I just found it out a couple of days ago and shared it with y'all. So let's talk about it. Marcus, yeah, he got a lot to say. He was there. But it's a whole lot more. It's a whole lot of hoes. A lot of still some funny, strange things going on. And all I can do is keep my fingers crossed and hope that the feds on top of the business. True.